Hey dentists, welcome to another video. Lately, DSOs have been furiously buying dental practices all over the nation. Despite what they might tell you, not all DSOs are created equally. In this video, we will go over the main things to consider when selling to a DSO. So, let's get started.
But first, before we go into the main considerations, it is important that you know what a DSO is. Dental service organizations are independent business support centers that contract with dental practices in the United States. They provide business management and support to dental practices. The DSO model has become increasingly popular for dental practices. In certain parts of the United States, dental practices have begun transitioning from a traditional practice to a DSO model to provide more affordable care to a larger patient population. Okay, Charlotte, back to you.
Thanks, Matt. You know that you shouldn't enter a business agreement with someone that you don't know anything about, but you may not know what you should be looking for when evaluating a DSO that is interested in purchasing your practice. Here is a list of major things that you should consider. Do they have reliable capital? One of the biggest advantages of selling to a DSO is that it frees you from the managerial and financial work of running a business. You should ask for financial background information to verify that the company can afford to take on and run your business effectively. Do they have a good reputation? You can't run a dental practice without money, but you also can't run one without experience. Talk with other practices that have worked with the DSO and examine how their practices are currently run. Both the input from the sellers and the reviews of their patients post-sale can give you some insight into how the DSO will run your practice. How is the company culture? The new company will have a different way of operating than yours. They may have different payment terms for your patients or different restrictions on your employees. It is important that you take a look at how the company operates and evaluate how these differences will affect your staff and your patients. Here are some of the pros for selling to a DSO. More free time. A good work-life balance is important to living a happy and fulfilled life. It can be hard to find that balance when you are busy seeing patients and running the business. A DSO can take the latter part of the workload off of your hands. Help with compliance. There are many rules and regulations you must follow as a business owner. From the laws that OSHA sets forth to the rules that insurance companies place on you, complying with it all can be a hassle. A DSO will have a system in place to handle that for you. Better technology. The right technology can do wonders for the success of a practice and for the ease of treating patients. With the resources of a DSO, you'll be able to provide better outcomes for your patients with more profitability. Practice growth. Technology isn't the only way that a DSO will help your practice grow. With a DSO, you'll have access to more capital and to a large peer network of other dentists for collaboration. Staff benefits. A large DSO may be able to provide your staff with a better benefits package. Conversely, there are some cons. You lose autonomy. For many people, this is a big con. If you sell to a DSO, you will no longer be making any of the decisions about how the practice is run. If you like to have control, this lack of autonomy is something to consider. You are no longer the boss. Losing autonomy doesn't just affect you. Your staff and patients will also be bound by a new set of rules. Your existing staff may even be replaced. Know how these things will impact your practice. You lose your equity. The equity that you have built up in your practice is part of your worth. When you sell the practice, all of that equity is gone. Be sure that the compensation amount matches what you will be giving up, both now and in the future. If you need help deciding whether or not a DSO is the best option for your practice, or if you need help navigating the legal process involved in selling a dental practice to a DSO or to a private practice, contact us today. We've helped thousands of dentists reach their practice goals and are confident we can help you. Don't hesitate to reach out to us with any questions or to schedule a complimentary consultation.